Yes, here we are. We are going to have a look at this tournament, the Reykjavik Rapid. This is played every Tuesday at the Reykjavik Chess Club, and we're gonna have a look at the games and follow the tournament. So here we can see the registered players. Let's actually refresh. We have one titled player, International Master. I was expecting more people to show up, but looks like Vignir is going to be the overwhelming favorite. We should be starting shortly. Yeah, so we're waiting for the tournament to start. No late entries, it seems. Let's refresh the player list. So we have International Master Vignir Stefansson. We have Gauti Páll Jónsson, he was rated 2020. We have Jóhanna Björk, she's on the Icelandic women's national team, rated 1922 in Rapid. We have Christopher Orri, a relatively recent player who has good rating, considering for how long he has played the game. We have a young Arnar Middleton who, well, his rapid rating should be higher. And Bendit Bream, who's, well, in the Classical he's rated over 2200. And, well, his rating will soon be fixed according to the new regulations. And we have some foreign players living in Iceland. Hamid Karamisadeh, number 18 here. And Ghasemi Mohammad Hossein. I presume they're originally from Iran. We tend to have around 20 to 30 players for this tournament. Looks like the players are seated. Let's see if we have, well, they started to play. I'm not sure that was advisable. Let's see if we have the moves. We actually do. So this opened up as a Sicilian C3, the Alpine variation. So nothing out of the ordinary just yet. This is board 1. Let's see if we can play around a little bit, get a better view. Vignir playing fast, he's young, confident, perhaps even cocky. We'll see. Is the camera frozen? Hope not. We have a second board as well, or do we? Looks like my cameras are frozen, which I don't like. Okay, things seem to be picking up now. Vignir has played d5 with a big smile on his face. And Arnar needs to be careful now. Sorry about that, seems like we have some unwanted guests in the building. Yeah, it looks like the cameras aren't working fully, but Vignir has played d5. That's for sure. Do we have a second board? Thought we have set that one up. Should be able to fix that. Yeah, not working properly at the moment. So let's focus on this board. This is the first board where Vignir has played d5. And like I said, the problem for black is if he plays, well, we have a lot of moves. Let's see what happened. I have a sneaky feeling he might have fallen for what I was about to. Man, yeah, after d5 you cannot play knight e5. As he did, because white can simply take it, leave the queen on pre, and then play bishop e5 check. And this is a fairly standard trap that Arne should not have fallen for. So it looks like he might have been a little bit too nervous in this one, and he's simply down 2 pieces here. And with f7 hanging as well, so not a good start for Arnar, but then again, Vignir was unlikely to not win that game. Looks like we have more of a fight on board 2, where we have Brynjólfur Sigurjónsson against Gauti Jónsson. And let's actually check, see the pairings, the rating of the players. So it's a 5-round tournament. 5 rounds of 10 plus 5. 10 minutes for the game. 5-second increment. And here we can see, the first board, Vignir already won against Arnar Ingi. And on board 2, Brynjólfur has a rating of 1400 against Gauti. With the black pieces, on board 3 we have Johan against Helgi Hauksson. And board 4, Mikael Pettersson against Kristoffer Orri. So around 300-400 is the rating difference on all of these boards. So let's check out some of the positions. Actually could, I think we have a board we could add to this one, right? Yeah, so this is the playing room or playing hall. Okay, let's see the second board if things are slightly more up to date now. It looks like it. It looks like white made a move. Actually, it looks like we have a bunch of moves already. Yeah, I need to keep the focus on the board. So here we go. So after knight c5, white played bishop g5, attacking the queen, but that loses a piece. And f5. So yeah, black has to stop a piece for basically nothing here. Just gonna trade some stuff off. Queen e2, yeah, the queen was attacked. And bishop takes h3 is hanging, which he will probably just play. Don't see why not, actually. Yeah, and this game should be over fairly quickly. I mean, white can play bishop takes e4, protect g2, but it looks like he just resigned. And that's all she wrote. Okay, so let's move on to board number 3. And I guess we could let's look at it here. We should be able to add names and the clock. That would actually be pretty fantastic. So let's do that. So I'm going to make a bit of a mess. While we get the clocks, because we need the clocks. And actually, the player names wouldn't hurt either. Window capture. Let's do this one again. 3, Jóhanna against Helgi Hauksson. There. So we always know who's playing. So Jóhanna with white pieces. And she likes to play these King's Indian type setup with white, King's Indian attack. And yeah, looks like black is dropping the pawn here on e5. A pretty significant pawn actually. Just gonna quickly check if okay. It's actually a pretty big pawn to lose. I mean, black can pin the knight, play the rook to the e-file, but white can't defend either with the f pawn or the d pawn, most likely just the d pawn. And from there, white yeah, should be able to take advantage of the extra pawn. A trade on g2, perhaps to be expected. We have 7 minutes for Jóhanna, only 5 for Helgi. So pawn up for Jóhanna, that's board 3. I'm going to check board 4 as well, where we have Mikael Pettersson against Kristoffer Guðmundsson. And black has one pawn in this one. Kristoffer is the rating favorite. Let's actually see what happened in this game. It was a Caro-Kann. Bishop b3, the so-called hillbilly variation, which explains why black is actually up a pawn. White is playing a gambit here. Yeah. You're most likely to find this being played by people like Sam Williams, I guess. So in general, yeah, white is hoping to use, you know, some pressure on f7, the bishop, etc. Bishop coming to h6 maybe in some lines, but truth be told, it doesn't look like black has enough compensation for a pawn, but still a little bit annoying. And we see that black is actually using up a lot of time here, which could be actually significant. Why? I don't understand. I do not understand what's going on here. Is there some offline? What the fuck? Hello, Gothi. You had an easy day at the office?
Can the tournament director say hello?
Yes, he can. I'm now looking at the game. Mikael Pettersson against Kristoffer Guðmundsson. Sounds Swedish.
He is.
He's Swedish. Pettersson.
Oh.
He played the hillbilly attack against the Caro-Kann.
Wow, bishop c4 and move 2.
Yes.
Just like Bragi Þorfinnsson against Bragi Halldórsson 2018 Icelandic Championship.
He did.
I think.
Oh. Okay, now White actually has some ideas. I'm not sure this 95 move was good because now we have an attack on h7.
After h6, is it possible to sacrifice on f5 or f7 or something?
Yeah, and then play d4.
Mm-hmm.
Looks actually very dangerous.
Okay, I'm actually
He
also
goes
a arbiter,
back.
so
Yeah.
see you.
See you. Yeah, I think he had to go for knight takes f7 there. It looks like my... Just checking if my Twitch is working. It says I'm offline, which I don't understand, but here it says I'm live. Yes, I should be streaming. But why can't I see anything? Lögner, you had a tough game?
Extremely.
Extremely tough game?
Extremely tough tournament.
Yes. But you will win a nice chess book, so... And maybe some wings, we'll see. Yeah, it looks like black is now taking care of things. Yeah, okay, I don't understand anything. Check 1, 2. Yeah, now White is just starting to grab stuff. Sorry, black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's up 2 pawns. Start on the clock. Let's see if we have any. Oh, yeah, now black should just play queen e1, trade queens on g3 and enjoy the 2 extra pawns. That's the most practical way to play here. And we're also very quick to create stuff on the queen side with a5, b5, a4. Get a pass pawn on the a file. All black.